All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play. Get out your tablet and pen. Get ready to write again and again. I'm Ray Reynolds, Godfather of Credit. Silly name they gave me on KNX Radio. I'll be 50 years on that station this year. Been having fun helping people like you all the time. I like making millionaires. Is that all right? But not you personally. Never, never, never you. It's a corporation structure. We're going to talk about a blueprint today. So, hey, how you doing, Johnny? Fantastic. Okay. We got people joining us, having some fun. Share the live with everybody. Hey, Ray, how you doing? Saw you earlier today. Love child too. Okay. All right. The reality is we get to play the game to win. All right. Wave to Johnny. Okay. Wave. Let's have fun, Johnny. Now let's understand something. I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm kind of blunt, so never take it personally. I'm going to help you get to millionaire status if you listen and learn and turn these up. But you need a tablet and pen in front of you. Why? Because I'm going to give you a lot of information. Now, when I overload you today and teach you more than you ever learned in your life, and I'm going to guarantee that too, you're going to want to hear it again and again and again. It's a process. Understand, knowledge is power, but most people say that are full of you know what, in my opinion. We're going to talk about how to repackage you. We're going to talk about, and we're going to show you some on the screen right now about foundation and what's first, okay? So understand. What's on that screen right now is foundation. Listen to the words. Foundation builds finance, builds dreams. Foundation builds finance, builds dreams. See, your lack of knowledge is why you bring the pain home. And I just believe that to be true. I'm going to tell you today, and don't get offended, I'm right, you're wrong. How's that? I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do step by step. If you listen, you follow through, you'll win. And it's called winning the game of business, by the way. Many, many years ago, okay, 1976, this is my first series. Okay. First series is called Winning the Game of Business. So understand, I believe you have an LLC, C Corp, or something set up today. You're missing some pieces, or you don't even have that set up yet. And I want to show you how to do that too. I'm going to show you how to repackage your life, if you allow me to. But I'm the Godfather of Credit. They built $60 billion of credit for my clients and myself over the years. Rich and famous people, a couple of presidents of the United States of America, and have some fun. We're going to talk about you today. Because why? It's January 2026. This is your year. Take a picture. Take a picture of what's on that screen. There's your future. I want you to take a picture on that top of that tablet today. I want you to write down 2026. Okay? I want you to write down $100,000 per month. Okay? Per month. That's what you're going to do. That's your goal. Your goal is to receive $100,000 a month, not a week, not whatever, a month right now. You're going to take that picture there, and I'm going to change your life, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Our goal today is to make sure we understand how to play the game to win. Now, we're going to write some things down on the board. I need you to follow through. This is an example of a blueprint that I'd like to do with you privately. Okay, to redesign your life if you allow me to. But again, there's your future. Okay, we're going to go over on this side. You're going to write down SS5. Write it down, please. SS5. I want you to understand what happens today in your life and what you do and how you bring the pain home almost every day. Equals, okay, SSN. Equals, very simple. Now, this is a form that you filled out when you were 14 to 16, or mommy did it based when you were born, okay? Every one of you want money, okay? You want a bunch of this. As of August, all right, 1971, Nixon took the gold standard out. This became not money, it became a Federal Reserve note. It's called a legal tender, okay? So we're going to write down here 1040 tax return, okay? 1040. Your goal over here is 2026 to make sure you create $100,000 a month, okay, through a corporation, okay? Some type of situation. It might be an LLC, C Corp, or whatever you do. Now, here we're going to write down two numbers. Write down 6420, excuse me, 6440. I'm screwing this up already because the board's moving on me. Okay. Or $10,000. How much money do you need today to pay your bills? Okay. How much money do you need? Everyone's going to go to the 10,000. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's understand something. Do you want to be rich? Do you want to be rich? If you say yes, then you're in the wrong place. I'm not going to make you rich. I'm not going to make you rich at all. I'm going to help your corporation get to 100,000 a month. Okay. You're going to do it my way because I think your way sucks. Okay. I'm just going to tell you the truth. And what'll happen is it'll help you set you free. Your goal for you today is what income do you need for your family? Let's focus on God, family, money. Let's write it down, please. Okay. I'm going to tell you flat out, for me, it is God, family, money. Now, for me, it's very simple. I got married 20 years ago. We've been together for 21, now 22 years. And what happens is 60 to 40. Okay. So we became one under God's eyes. So I flat out. So when I say family, that's me, my wife and myself, and then our kids. Okay. I have 6 kids, 5 girls and a boy. Okay. So let's understand something as we play this game. I need you to make a decision. What does it take to support your family today? Because this is tax. Okay. You're doing this right now. This is the IRS. Okay. IRS is here and here's you. Okay. You're trying to do tax balancing, and unfortunately, you don't know what you're doing anyway. Okay? I believe you're doing amateur hour. I believe you did the same thing yesterday and the day before that too. It's called a rerun. I believe you're listening to the circus, okay, and those clowns out there every day, my opinion. I'm just going to give you the blueprint and reality of life, okay? When I invented Car Finder, I was a kid. Car Finder, okay? I created something in a system in 1976 that I put out there for the public's eye. Driving a Lamborghini with $1 million in the bank. Having fun, had a beard at 12. I never told anybody my age until this last year, and my son kind of opened it to the whole world, said, Daddy, you just had your birthday. Till then, I told everybody I was 39 and a half years old. In other words, none of your blankety business, okay? It was nobody's business how old I am. Now, you're going to write down the word banks here. Banks. Banks have bankrupt 22,000 locations last year. They have branches. So I want you to draw what I draw, and hopefully you won't have a board that keeps bouncing on you. So it looks like you're writing with your feet. Eventually, I'm going to get a new board. Now, banks bankrupt locations. So let's understand this flat out. I want you to write down the line of defense. Line of defense. Write it down now, please. Banks bankrupt locations, okay? So every bank under this umbrella is a branch number, and that means it's a separate tax ID. A separate what? Tax ID. Let's write it down. That follows tax ID. That follows SSN. Do you want to be the duck or the sheep? Right now, you're both. You bring the pain home because you don't know what you're doing. It's that simple. I'm going to put you in check and understand something. Over here, they are doing tax balancing. IRS is here. Okay, no problem. And the banks are here. They bankrupt the locations to keep all the assets and the money. When they screw up, they write off on their taxes. If you will look online last year alone, Wells Fargo was $2.1 billion of settlements, and all your banks had to settle. So do your credit cards. They get to write off on their taxes. I'm not here to be an attorney. That's not my job for you. My job is to inform you information you should have known a long time ago. But it's up to you again. So if we compare how it works in this world, you're going to find out very simple. Banks bankrupt locations, so do cities, and so do grocery stores as well. We got choices. Your choices are up to you today. Are you willing to listen and learn? Are you willing to have an open mind? Okay? I'm going to tell you flat out you're doing it wrong, and I want to change your life and do it my way. Okay? I'm going to tell you my way works and your way sucks. You might not like the truth. I'm very blunt to the point. I've been online, okay, or in person for 49 years. This is my 50th year. So if you were in Orange County or California, you would have known I was the second largest advertiser in California at one time for 32 years. Events every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday as well. So I hold hands. Now, when I get you a system, let's say you got one of these books or something, you're stuck with me. I'm going to read you the story. I would not sell you anything unless you get me personally, because I don't believe in blah, blah, blah in a box of books. So you can't have the one who wrote it help you. A lot of crap out there today. Winning the Game of Business, first series that I put out there. Okay. By the way, if you didn't know that, I was 16 years old, driving a Lamborghini with $1 million in the freaking bank. What were you doing? I got sucked out of Tewicker Junior High in Orange Coast College part-time in a government program because I'm kind of smart. Good. I had a mommy and a daddy, and they don't care if the orphans die. Okay, that's how it works. So understand something. We play the game to win. Over here, you're going to write down LLC. Okay. You're going to write down LLP, S Corp, C Corp, nonprofit. You're also going to write down PC. Okay. So let's understand. Let's write them all down. Let's put a line in between so we understand what they are. So again, you say I have an LLC. Fantastic. I got 3 LLCs because I'm going to play peekaboo. BS. You need 3 of these. Stop. It's a bunch of crap. Okay. So we'll understand crap and the truth. It's very simple. This is the old way in 1984, by the way. They still do it that way to this day. 85, I decided to do something called division process. I need you to write this down. All right. I want to teach you how to play the game to win. Is that all right? Because I did the same thing over here at one time, but I decided to change it in 85. In 1984, okay, I first got married my first time. Okay. And that was, great. I have 4 daughters from that marriage. Wife, I graduated from Biola University, so she's a Christian woman, and she's a cheating piece of, what can I say, in my opinion. So she broke up a marriage at Christmas Day. Kind of run that too. But what do we do? Okay. What do you do when your life gets destroyed? It's like some of you are going through divorce, bankruptcy, all the blah, blah, blah. You did not plan the problem. There's your problem. In 1984, I owned Shakey's Pizzas, 31 flavors, okay? Subway, shopping centers, and condos, and I'm the largest satellite manufacturer and distributor in the friggin' world, doing hundreds of millions of dollars, but it's not me, it's a corporation structure. I've been every type of business I like, the ones I like to have fun with. Again, today, it's up to you. So I need you to listen and pay attention. So you're gonna have 9 boxes here. Let's draw 9, come on. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. I developed something called division process. Let's draw a line right here. 1985 division process. Write it again and again and again. I'm going to say it 1,000 times. So you're going to get in your head and you're going to understand division process. Today, a little bit, when I kind of customize it for you, you'll learn even more. I'd like you to DM me, all right? Share this live with everybody you can, okay? Because they need to hear this as well. So do you. As we do this, there's a link tree as well as we play this game. So again, you get to play the game to win. We're going to give you the truth. How you doing, E-Cats? How you feeling today? Okay? So let's understand the truth. It'll set you free. Now, line of defense, okay? Let's pretend you say you're an expert in real estate and you have 3 pieces of property in a LLC. First of all, there are 9 types of LLCs. Which kind do you have? Then you go, I don't know, because you didn't know. You paid somebody or some company or an attorney who's practicing law to try to get it right, and they haven't got it right. You're the guinea pig. You spend thousands of dollars for a corporation or an LLC or LLP. By the way, for 49 years, I give them for free. Free. Everybody gets corporations for free with me, period. I learned they were free when I was 9.5 years old. All you pay is a filing fee, then you listen and learn. Unfortunately, you spent thousands of dollars and you didn't learn diddly squat. There's your own problem. You're the problem, okay? So we're going to play my way for a while. Got it? So again, as we play this game to win. Now, if they sued an LLC today, or they sued the S Corporation or an LLC or an L or whatever you have, they sue you. You're the duck and sheep. What does this mean? Every type of entity I wrote up on that board is Supreme Court says it's a legal person. A legal what? Person. A LLC, oh, you got a secret one. Oh, I'm going to have a secret. Every LLC is on Secretary of State's website. It's right there. The officers list, and on top of that, your address, you probably use that as well. When they sue the LLC, C Corp, S Corp, whatever you got, they're going to sue you. You're the duck and sheep. Your problem is you don't realize banks bankrupt locations and offset their taxes because they have billions of dollars and you don't have diddly squat. Here, you're going to be able to have a division to protect your family. If we had 9 houses, I would tell you to put each piece of property in a division. So let's do that. We're going to draw a blueprint, and I'm going to show you the example today. When you write down the blueprint of success, I've owned that for 37 years. My TV and radio shows always showed blueprint of success. Every once in a while, I have to remind Tony Robbins with my attorneys to quit using it because I own it. Got it so far? I've been around there a long time, but I've brought in millions and billions, okay? But again, it's going to be up to you how you want to play the game to win. Every line of defense. Line of what? Defense. So if I have properties, you got a tenant, all right, they paid a little bit of money. They signed a lease, all right? You're trying to get some money, but you have anywhere from $200, okay, to $600 a month if you're lucky. The next thing is that you're going to savings and instead you're living off of it. Because you did not do exhibit A and B, when the tenant doesn't pay, you're screwed up. You allowed yourself to fall. You allowed someone to take advantage of you, and you did not plan the problem. Half of you have friends and family, they ripped you off. You pissed away thousands of dollars and something didn't work. Again, the goal is to rebuild you and repackage you. So we're going to structure the right way. Got it so far? I need you to think, okay? And I want you to understand something. At the end of this here, you can throw it all away if you want to. Now, you have 2 yous. Here's a husband, circle. Here's a wife, okay? So if we have 2 yous, we became one. Under God's eyes, we are one. Very simple. We became one. So when I say family, you know when I say family, it means my wife and I because we became one. The next problem we have is you didn't know how to play and you bring the pain home. You're going to have 3 divisions of you. Write it down. You're going to have 3 divisions of you. So again, we're going to have divisions of ourselves to give ourselves a chance to try. Long as we're trying, we're not what? All right, from there, we just have to keep trying again and again. You get knocked down 1,000 times, you get your butt up 1,001. There are no excuses in this world. The only thing in this world is lazy people. This is the line of defense, okay? Your paycheck is taxed before you get the money, okay? So let's understand what this means. I get a paycheck today from my employer. If I did, my paycheck is like, where's my money? You go to the employer and go, where's my money? They're going to tell you flat out, the IRS got their cut. You did the job. They get their cut. You get the leftover. Then everything you touch is taxed again and again. There's your problem. We don't want to be overtaxed, okay? No one wants to be overtaxed. Share the live with everybody. Hello, Ray. Hey, how you doing? Okay? Let's play and let's learn to win. Again and again, we're going to play my way because I don't like your way. Sorry, it's just the way it is. So as we play this game, now, we're going to do the opposite of what you hear out there in the circus. All right? The biggest clown I hear is, you shouldn't buy a house. All right? It's a bad investment. Even though I got 2 at $50 million, piss away that, and over here, blah, blah, blah. I don't like circuses. I don't like clowns. It's very simple. Let's understand something flat out today. The house payment that you pay is basically for taxes and everything else for 24 years. 24 years, it is interest only, okay? How do you get some of your paycheck back? How do you get it back? If we're taxed on our paycheck, the only thing we can do is look at property taxes and the house payment of interest. So again, then the excuse is, well, you'd have, if something goes wrong. Every house, when you buy a house, they force you to have homeowner's policy. Again, excuses, trying to drive you in the wrong direction. Today, I want you to write down income, lifestyle. Write it down. Your lifestyle is your income. Your income is your lifestyle, okay? And some of you live above your means anyway, and you screw that up too. We're going to do it my way for a while. Got it? Now, I want your paycheck to be your lifestyle, and I want you to break even. Listen to what I said, break even, okay? So it means very simple. I believe your house payment is going to offset your taxes, okay? That's the only way you get some money back on a tax return. Property tax is school, fire, police, and road. We should pay for that because we use those services, right? But again, how do we get money back on our paycheck? It's a house payment. When you hear the circus out there going blah, 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 I don't like it. I don't believe the circus, okay? Next, you're going to go over here, and you're going to have 3 divisions of me. I need you to write down divisions of me. Please write down divisions of me. When you write down divisions of me, it means you actually, okay? On the first one, you're going to write down, all right, and put a C here. This is for contracts. You're going to write down here, supply equals cash. Equals cash. Here you're going to put CC for credit cards. There's a lot of silly people out there. Well, you got to get an Amex card because it gets all these bonuses and blah, blah, blah. Knock it off. It's a bunch of crap. I don't care about the bonus. What I care about is they don't fluctuate. What is it again? You brought the pain home because you jacked up your credit cards. You don't know what the hell you're doing. It's just the way it is. Sorry. You have no idea the fluctuation that I created on the way the system works. Late 70s and 80s and 90s, I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough at TRW. That's Thomas Raymond Woolridge, became a Spear in 96. Oldest credit card, flat out. Oldest card. And then the 29% rule. So understand something when we talk about rebuilding you. I don't believe in credit repair because that's a scam and it's against federal law. Anyway, it's public record, not here be seeking attorney. If you want to be a crook, hire one of those companies. Just rip off your creditors. Go for it. That's being a crook. Okay, I don't want you being a crook. Got it so far? So I want to rebuild you my way because your way, I don't like it. I'm going to say your way sucks. Sorry. Now, we're going to look at your car. I want you to write down car now. Okay? Here's the car. All right? And let's understand something today. When you buy a car, you buy it wrong. You buy a house, you buy it wrong as well, most of you. So remember, God made us one, husband and wives. We do everything separate from now on. We never do anything together ever, ever, ever when it comes to credit and finance. When you bought the house, it should have been escrow, close, homestead, trust. They should have put that done before they even got the keys to the house. Escrow, close, homestead, trust. But also only one of you should be on the loan. It's a married person, soul, and separate property. You both control the trust. Again, Rockefellers knew how to leave money to their generation, irrevocable trust. They were my heroes. I love them, the way they did things in the first place. And they don't believe in probate crap, which you get stuck in every day because you don't plan how to do it right anyway. Amateur hour's over, okay? So if we do it my way, today, the car you drive today, you have 2 problems. Problem 1, okay, there's a registered owner. That happens to be you, okay? If you get in a bumpity-bump, you bought the car together, husband and wife, they get to sue both of you at the same time. That's called dumb. So you don't back yourself in a corner. Unfortunately, I see a lot of what I'm sorry to say, bloodsuckers on TV, these attorneys and these billboards on the freeway going, let's sue everybody. DM me, share the live with everybody, get to the link tree and get to know me flat out because I'll change your life. I'll guarantee it. I've helped 50 million people learn division process and 37 million millionaire simple to do if you want to play. Registered owner, you're going to change that car over to a division, okay, because I said so. You're going to hear on social media, okay, you can only write off so much of the core. Ooh, goody. I don't give a damn about the write-off. I care about the liability, okay? When you bought a car, you did it wrong anyway. Congratulations. You went to the dealership. You let them sweat you for 5 hours. You let them run your credit and get you 9 inquiries, and they use this FICO 8 crap. No, they use this what report. Car dealerships use a special credit report they made up years ago. Made up report. How's that? Cars are basically marked up to 60%. They get a 3% rollback. They also get money for every inquiry they get you. Your problem is you did it your way, and your way sucks. When you signed the piece of paper that said you can run my credit right above your signature, you should have wrote down this allows 1 inquiry only and set the tone and take a picture. You should have told them what to do. They don't like it, walk away. Simple. Your problem is you. You never put a husband and wife on the car. That's called dumb. Get a bumpity bump, you're both sued and screwed up. What about the kids? What about the kids? Again, I didn't get a mommy and daddy like you, so I'm always going to say never bring the pain home. All right, stop bringing the damn pain home. Because I will never bring the pain home to my family. It's not acceptable. You need to knock it off as well. The registered owner is the duck and sheep. You're going to change that to a division because I said so. You're going to let the corporation be absorb the car. Okay? And now you're going to write down, I'm willing to sacrifice a division, not my corporation or my family. You've been sacrificing you and your family long enough. You got to knock it off. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why you didn't plan the problem in the first place. But I don't understand why you didn't find me for the last 49 years in the first place. I've been advertising, radio nationwide, radio and TV. I coached Carlton Sheets people, Dave Delgado, and the rest of all these people for years. You can play the truth. Again, what do you get to do? All right, escrow, close, homestead trust. Hell yes, and they wait. Escrow, close, homestead trust before you get the damn keys. In the future, you will buy the house through the trust. You will not put two people on that damn loan. That's ridiculous. That is just nuts. We do not set ourselves up to fail. We plan the problem. Your problem is you. Simple. So again, the registered owner of a car. They never go after the lien holder in a bumpity bump. Lien holder is never a problem. Okay? Now, your driver's license, your insurance registration in your pocket or your purse or on the car today is being changed today. Today. It'll be changed to a P.O. box because I said so. You're going to repackage yourself my way. On this screen here, I'm going to ask you to take another picture of this if you did not take it already. This is your future. This is your future, and I want you to write down auto income. This is what I did when I bought my first Jack in the Box when I was 19 years old through corporate structure. These businesses run themselves, ran by management companies, and you pissed away thousands of dollars, and you should have owned the damn Wendy's restaurant. You didn't do that. Wendy's has less than a 3% fail rate. So understand something. You could own a piece of a Wendy's or the whole damn thing. That's auto income. You do nothing because it's run by management. So again, we're going to play my way because I don't like your way. We're going to understand something. They named me the Godfather credit for a reason. 60 billion of credit, no problem for my clients and myself, big deal. Okay, but I don't own anything. I learned when I was 8.5 years old not to be stupid. I sowed in seeds, clackers, I mowed yards all weekend. I count my 52 bucks. The devil's wife took my money and said, you're paying rent. I was 8.5 years old paying rent. Take pictures on things I asked you to because that's what matters the most. Simple. There's me in 1981. Okay, that is basically 2 steps, jumping up, kicking 13 feet in the air. I kicked the door jam when I was 10, the basketball hoop when I was 14. So again, I accomplished my goals, and the rest is a bunch of BS. And white man, you jump. Stupid people say we don't. I like goodies. You like goodies? My goodies, I don't have any goodies, but I got the keys. Every goodie is a division. Every goodie is a division because it's a line of defense. A line of what? Defense. If we're going to plan the problem, we're going to plan the goal and the dream. This becomes a management company. Okay? I don't care which one of these you have. Okay? I could care less. I got 42 LLCs because I got 42 properties. Well, you just pissed away a lot of money. And every one of those LLCs, you have one of these books in your possession. It says managing member and certificate of ownership. And if they sue one of them, because you're on all of them, you're the duck and sheep, you lose it all. All right, they said it's going to protect you. LLCs do not protect you. That's BS. It's always been BS, okay? Let's play peekaboo. Get over it. It's ridiculous, okay? You will pay tax, but you'll pay as much tax as you have to. You'll offset your taxes, and you'll create money through the corporate structure. Now you're going to write down borrow money is not taxable. Write it down. Borrow money is not taxable. Debt offsets taxes. Write it down. Debt offsets taxes. These are goodies I obtained. Okay, in Huntington Harbor, that's you, Doc. I parked my yacht at. Very simple. Where you park yours? Seascape, Coral Cay, and Portofino Cove. Had properties on all 3 islands. There's 5 islands. All right, because understand something. You have goodies, but how do you got the goodie? We have to protect our assets. Do not give me your excuse. I was born to be. Stop. I was born in a damn taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. I was told they put me in a trash can, gave me a girl's name. Then they had to pick me back up. Then I got to be with Mrs. Hope that she'd have from hell. So don't give me your damn excuses. We've all had lives that are good, bad, and ugly. Live with it. Use it as power. All they did is piss me off and motivated the heck out of me to go to the library every day, read. That's what I did. Simple. Fighting through the pain. What do? Simple. Okay, I've been lost my whole life. Lost. Okay, didn't have a father, earthly, any of the stuff that I needed, and someone would have a boy or a man. But again, I had to find my own way. Simple. So the reality is God in heaven. That is my only father I've ever known. Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. What did I just say? I own the rights to that too. It's one of my books coming out. Being a Christian's way of life, not just a moment in time. People draw like idiots going to church. Praise Jesus. Then go back in the car, drive the idiots again. No matter where we come from, we can accomplish the goal. Get knocked down 1,000 times, get up 1,001. No excuses for any of you. You want it bad enough, go get it. Your problem is you. Race boats and yachts saying Ray Reynolds University right on the side. Marketing tool. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? I don't have any goodies. Okay, I'm not dumb enough to put it in my name. Neither are you, but you did it anyway. So what do? Share the light with the whole world. What was the third thing on the chance of P.O. Box? Nicole, driver's license, insurance, registration. Got it? I'm going to repeat it again and again. I want P.O. Box and all that. Nobody knows where you live. It's none of their damn business. You don't hand somebody where you live. It's ridiculous. You get in a bump and oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, be nice, but shut up. Don't tell them where you work. Don't tell them about your day. Exchange information. That's it, and be quiet. See, dying in a coma in 2009 sucks. When someone steals you $3.7 billion of structure, what do? You fight through the pain, and you rebuild it again and again. What did I do? Went back to my original system, winning the game of business, the Maynard's Founders Kit. Went back to repackaging myself because that's what I had to do. I'm an affiliate with millions and millions of dollars of credit on my dashboard. I'm an affiliate. Would you like me to help you? See, there's no excuse besides you are lazy or you don't want to go after it in the first place. Half the world is lazy, and you don't have to be lazy. You can go get it. I like Lamborghinis and Ferraris. Is that okay? Very simple as we play this game. Father, help me understand. As long as I'm moving forward, I'm not falling down, giving thanks to the Father for everything. In Jesus' name, amen. I do my best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. That's how it works. Hey, I'm a sinner. I make mistakes every day. My wife writes little notes and tells me all the time, honey, my son does the same thing. They always remind me, I'm a licensed pastor in California. Okay. So again, I have to watch what I say because I'm going to get graded anyway. I wanted to make sure that, it's all good anyway. So what do? Well, Jesus is not a drive-through. Another book I've been working on for years. Jesus is not a drive-through. Half the world thinks he is. Drive in, forgive me. No, be an idiot again. Okay. But again, for me, it's very simple. Always good. It's a mindset. So when asked what I was doing as a kid or anything to this day, always good. Thank you, Jesus. See, if I could say always good, they'd shut up and leave me alone. They won't bug me. That's my response to everybody to this day. Always good. Winning the game of business. I released it in 1976. I was 16. What did you do? I didn't go to high school. It'd be wasting my damn time. Okay, wasting my time. I don't want to waste my time. My next series, very simple. It's called the Millionaire's Founders Kit. I did want to call it Books for Dummies, but that was already taken. Because when I do something new, I feel like a dummy. I don't like feeling stupid. It bothers me. So understand, I'll research it before anybody else and do it better than they do. So take a picture, screenshot it. It's very simple. It is called the Millionaire's Founders Kit. It was sold at the Bonaventure on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for $5,000 a set for 32 years. Being the second largest advertiser in California, 32 years. That gives you a book for every month of the month, and it shows you how to build your blueprint up to $1 million. So every time I hear Tony Robbins using it, anything, I have my attorneys call again. Quit doing that because I own the rights to it. You want to hear me again in court? Simple. The blueprint of success. the books, Starting Credit Reports, Dun & Bradstreet, Goal Setting, Nonprofit. See, the ability for you to listen and learn. Now, because I want to change the world, one of the books I wrote this year is called Starting It Right. Now, this is for the kids in high school and college. I dedicated it to not only a professor, my ex-attorney, and friend, Harold Stokes. Him and I worked together years in 70s and 80s and 90s when I set up what's called Rapid Refresh for the world, when I created the system, when I was training Ken Yarbrough in the first place. This is a book for your kids for high school and college. It's called Starting It Right. If you go and you click the link below, click and share this live with everybody. All right, it's in the link tree as well. It's free. Got it? Free. I want to change your life if you allow me to. Is that okay if I do a lot of stuff free for you? All right, some of you will appreciate it, some of you won't. That's just life. I'm not doing it for you anyway. I'm doing it honor to Harold and change the world. This helps the kid in high school and college set up their credit file, shows them the rules and tools that everybody needed, including you. You might want to get a copy today, but it's up to you because you know everything. Heck, I don't know everything. But it comes to personal business credit. I'm the #1 consultant worldwide. We're going to have fun my way. My way. So they'll put it back on the screen for you again. You can call the office. You can take the link tree as well, and you can do that as well and understand how to play the game to win. I want every kid in high school and college not to screw up like we did. Got it so far? Again, we screwed up. This is 2026. This is the year you do not break your resolution to yourself and you keep it. Family, God, family, God, family, God, family, money, 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 money. House becomes a home. Again, car belongs to a division. As we do this my way, not your way, because your way sucks. The goodies are divisions. Got it so far? Divisions. Take care of family. That's your job. You will have $100,000 a month into the corporation because you're going to create $10,000, okay, for the corporation, 10K here, okay, and then times 9 more divisions, that's $1 million a year plus. I'm going to get you $100,000 a month. Is that okay? Is that okay? We do it my way for a while because your way sucks. Is it okay? Let me know. Because I don't like your way. All right? I like getting goodies, but what did you do? What did you do? I have a driver's license with PO Box. Fantastic. Rich, that's great. All right, insurance registration, Rich, come on. All right, insurance registration, Rich, let's get it going. Because when you get pulled over in a bumpity bump, they want all 3 things. Driver's license, insurance registration, get it right. All pieces. You don't tell anybody where you live ever. Ever. It's none of their damn business. What did you do? Come on. Most of you sit at the kitchen table with your friends and family. And what did you do? Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody. We're going to jack up our cards, drop our score, get stuck, can't get anymore. We're going to hawk our house, bring the pain over you and me, and we're going to be dumb. That's what you did. I don't understand. Why would you jack up your personal credit when corporations can build millions and billions? Take out your cards right in front of you right now in your personal wallet, right on the table you're at. Come on, you're at a table or something. Okay, put it in front of you. All your personal cards right now. Lay it out there. This is a 10,000. This is a 50. I want to get you 7 of these and 1 of these. Okay, listen carefully. I wrote the rules and the tools about fluctuation. All right, Credit Karma during the pandemic said 42%. I was going to sue them again. No, it's wrong. Again, I'm not here to be sapient attorney, but I'll put you in check. I'll put you the right rules and tools. All cards fluctuate, but 2. That means if this is a $10,000 card, we put a sticky in the back. Sticky. It's $10,000. I can't use more than $2,500 because that's 25%. If I use more than 29%, I'm okay still. I'm in the green. If I use it at 30%, I'm in the yellow. 50, I'm in the red. You backed yourself in a corner yourself and you screwed up. Sorry, you did. All dashboards have a heartbeat. Heartbeat. All right? Heartbeat. Write it down. You jack it up and down like a yo, you got to knock it off. You control that. The next thing is, well, I had an emergency. Knock it off. That's an excuse. Bad days, bad hours, Bad weeks, bad years don't last forever. Yes, we all go through them. If you're making millions and billions, that actually hurt more, by the way, if you don't know that. We have a choice today. It is called money, time, and credit. Write it down. Money, time, and credit. No money, no credit, no time. You're out. You screwed it up. You screwed up. There you go. You brought the pain home because you don't know how to play. The circus out there, oh, you need a Capital One, you need this, you need that, oh, you need 3 LLCs, you need the golden cotton card, oh, yeah. All I see is circus clowns everywhere I go. I decided to try TikTok 7 weeks ago. All right, got my first 10,000, then 15,000 followers. I'm trying to get to 1 million. You want to help me? DM me, share the live with everybody. I'll help you even more than you ever thought in your life. You learn more today from me than anybody ever taught you in the first place. Write down gold and platinum don't fluctuate. Write it down. Now, gold and platinum do not fluctuate. I got them to do a POT time over time 18 years ago. They're limited up to $1 million. So what does that mean? You have a bad day, bad week, bad year. You jack these suckers up. Your score would never drop ever. What the blank's wrong with you? Why would you drop your score? You have crappy credit, you jacked up this or that, you screwed it up. Knock it off. It's ridiculous. I set up the system behind the scenes training Yarbrough, TRW, Experian. I know better than anybody. Got it so far? They don't what? Fluctuate, and these do. Get the discipline down. We're going to do supplement. Understand? You're going to get a rapid refresh and a rebuilding process in any program you ever get with me. I want to put your credit on score up to 750. Is that okay? I don't believe in credit repair. That's a fraud. But if you want to listen and learn, you're going to stop bringing the pain home. You're going to never bring the pain home again. It's your responsibility for your family. Now, we wrote down SS5 equals SSN 1040 tax return. We all know our paycheck is taxed when we get our check. The Irish got their money first. We did the work, but they got paid first because we did the work, and we get the leftover, and everything we touch is tax, and probate when we're dead. That's how it works. Got it? But if you could listen and learn the SS4 form right in front of you, understand, I want you to write down SS4. I want you to understand an SS4 form is a universal form. For each one of these divisions or entities of you, we'll have an SS4. Now, that's why you put it under the corporate umbrella over here, and that's how it works. Now, your Social Security card, you or mommy agreed not to laminate it, not use for ID purposes, and don't carry with you. Congratulations for breaking the rules. Look on the agreement. Go online. Do whatever you have to do. It's ridiculous. The SS4 says employer, entity, individual person. Are you a person? Yes or no? It's a universal form. We can have 3 divisions of ourselves. I established the dashboard in 1987 when I'm training Ken Yarbrough. Okay, TRW became Experian. I designed the dashboard. Ken and I wrote a book called File Segregation. I didn't like the book. He wanted to fib a little, in my opinion. I recently had a foreclosure last year. Look for 10, 20, 26 to be my best year beyond. First of all, we got to find out here if that foreclosure is going to give you a 1099-C. Let's write down 1099-C, okay? See, that's why I don't want husbands and wives buying a house together, because you'd both have the 1099-C and both have crappy credit and an IRS problem. Same thing on car. House and car are separated on your credit report in the first place, and you got to realize that's why I came up with separate, what's called basically self-reporting. And they screwed that up too. Now a bunch of ding-dongs are reporting the utility bill. Simple. The back of my books, the older books, would show you me, highest kick on planet Earth, one of the cars in the 21 car collection, one of the mansions, and one of the yachts. Okay? Why not? So again, I didn't like the book when we got done because I felt Mr. Yarbrough wanted to fib a little. He says, Ray, your divisions take 90 days. I don't care how long they take, as long as they're right. I established the dashboard that allows a tax ID to get cash credit cards. I did, and I have that dashboard to this day updated all the time if you want to play my way. Your way sucks. Sorry. The NACB certified me, Ray Reynolds, as the #1 consultant worldwide. Very simple. I created the 29% rule. All cards fluctuate but two. So the 29% rule is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. You have to balance your score so you can get more. Never bring the pain home. Got it? All right, it was a VA loan, and there is no, or may not be, or VA loan, basically there's no 1099-C. But again, what do we need to do? Because it's probably on your credit report, there's a way to get it pushed off or seal records, Some of you file bankruptcy. All right, I'm not here to be an attorney. Maybe it's a 13, 5-year, 3-year, straight 7. They say it's federal protection under the Federal Protection Act. You can seal records, by the way. There's a company called Statewide that feeds the credit bureaus, and you allow them to do this because you don't know what you're doing. Credit bureaus do not talk to courts, ever. So let's re-go from this. A rapid will go around that foreclosure and rebuild you if you want to, but it's up to you again. What do? All cards fluctuate. Write it down. All cards what? Fluctuate. No one's telling you the real rules and tools out there because it's crap. It's a circus. It's ridiculous. I'm online 6 days a week. Have been in person or online 6 days a week for over 49 years. So guess what? Twice a day, Monday through Friday, and 6 classes on Saturday. If you want to pay attention, you're stuck with me because I'm the only one teaching the damn class. You will not get anything from me unless you get to know me and I get to know you flat out. If I sold you a book, you're going to get me to read you the book. You will make sure you understand what needs to be done. Everything else is a bunch of hooey. I call it crap. So, gold and platinums do not fluctuate at all. Do not what? Fluctuate. You're going to get the discipline. We're going to rebuild you, rapid rescore, rebuild you, 750 score, corp division process. You're going to do it my way for a while because you had your chance. You had your chance, okay? All right, I think you failed. You tried. As long as you try, you're not what? But I think you should look in the mirror today and say you're fired. Fire yourself. You should fire you because you should have found me a long time ago. Why didn't you? I don't know, but it's going to be up to you. We play my way. Chapter 18 right here. Focus on this. This is what changed my life. Okay, I'm a kid. I taught myself how to read when she read a book. I memorized the book, and she said I was retarded and threw me out as a piece of you-know-what. Why? Because I knew how to memorize it in my head. They didn't realize I have total recall on those things anyway. But the reality is nobody wants someone smarter than them. That's chapter 18. I'm not here to be an attorney. That's not my job. Okay, I'd like to show you public record. I'm 7.5 years old, 7.5. I hear this at Mrs. Hope's poker game. I'm in the corner. She tells everybody, don't talk to that piece of thing in the corner, and I'm the piece. What does it say? A corporation's illegal what? It's right there, right there, right there. May sue or be sued. 17983 said not required to file a fictitious business name. I was 9.5 years old when I basically sent away my $10. $10. I did Helping Hand Industries. You can check it up online. A 9.5-year-old kid set it up. That's me. So we get to play the game to win. Now, I don't know if you have an LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC, professional corp. Supreme Court said all of those are classified as a corporation. Got it? Your LLC will probably become an S anyway. So will the C. C Corp is double taxed. LLC has tax. S Corp, you can soften your tax. But again, as we get more money, we'll change strategies. Paycheck, lifestyle, income, break even. Corporation, division process, receive $10,000 per entity and build $1 million a year business. No excuses. Your excuse happens to be you. Okay? We play my way. I started Helping Hand Industries when I was 9.5 years old. It cost me $10. $10. Okay? Cost me $10. That same corp today is $30. I got a lot of credit cards in the mail, didn't know why. We all did in the 70s and 80s. We didn't need SSN and SS4. They just sent us the damn card and said to activate the card. Mrs. Hope thought I was a crook. I had explained to Ted Turner, Turner Broadcast, who was at the poker game, they use the SS4 26 ways. 26 ways use the SS4. We can help. Yes, no problem. Okay, try and see if I miss anything. Okay, so understand something. Are you getting them in your company or your personal? Both. Both. Okay? Let me finish and show you exactly how to play the game. Okay, we're going to play my way because your way what again? So I started the Orange County Blind Center. I used the word Braille, got in trouble for that too. See, I went to school, got all the paper, did all the tests too. That's easy. You just memorize the answer and you pass the test. Life taught me life and it kicks my assets. Any ding dong can go to school and get the paper. Life will teach you life. But I like to study, read about 6 to 15 books at a time back then. All right, never bring the pain home. Got it so far? Your problem is you. A corporation or LLC, it protects you. No, it does not. It's crap. You need to click here to get your LLC to protect your family. Baloney. They sue the LLC, they sue you. You're the officer. You're on the bank account, and guess what? They follow the money. You're the managing member. You got all the member certificates in your book. It's crap. You get a car. What did you do? You signed for the car. The corporation failed. They come after you. You guaranteed it. You signed a building. I signed a lease of a building. This one and the one next door. I have a division of me. Division of me. Let's Ray Reynolds. That's me. Use an SS4 to sign the lease of a building. I sign the lease. If I don't like the building, want to move, I get rid of the piece. On a division, let's understand something. This tenant didn't pay on time. You allowed him to jeopardize your family. No. Stop it. You can disconnect, isolate, incorporate the division and get rid of the bad piece. Keep the other pieces. Banks do it, grocery stores do it, cities do it. I created division process in 1985. You might just want to start paying attention how to play the game to win. Because I'm online 6 days a week to hold your hand, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay? And if you fall down, I'll help you get up again and again. Your LLC, C Corp, S Corp, whatever you got today, check it on Secretary of State's website. You probably use your home address. That's called dumb. Sorry to say, but it's true. Set up your line of defense. Now, understand something. I have given corporations for free for 49 years. This will be the 50th year. Take your picture. All corporations are free. Take your picture. Why would you spend $5,000 for a piece of paper and then teach a dilly squat? I call that dumb, don't you? We have the ability to change our lives if we want to. Free. Free. You got free? Pick a state. Pick your own state, please. Okay? As we play. There's your SS5. You signed that form or mommy did. That connected the SSN to the 1040 tax return. You get taxed on your paycheck again. How much you need? $62.40 or $10,000. House payment all says taxes. How about we break even personally and we drive the company car and have business trips the rest of our lives? How about we play my way, because your way sucks. They lied, but I guess I brought the lie. Well, you did. I'm sorry. People lie to you all the time. It's crap. The circus is terrible out there. There aren't there what? Clowns? I don't like clowns. See? Application of employer, right there. Entity or individual person. We, the people, can have an SS4. That's how it was designed in the first place. It says there. Banks and grocery stores, what I did before 84, simple, I did the same thing. 85, I created division process. I created division process for me. I did not want to pay franchise tax fee. When I got the letter in the mail, you had to pay per corporation. I own Shakey's Pizzas, a bunch of those Subways, 31 flavors, shopping centers, condos. I'm the largest satellite whatever in the world. What the blank? Are you kidding me? I'm going to have to pay $1.2 million for this? Are you kidding me? Went to Sacramento. Can I create an entity under the corporation that doesn't pay franchise tax fee? They told 2 departments, told me you can create a form or modify one. We'll see if we approve it. It got approved in 85. Simple. All right. Division process was born. Line of defense right there. Every division can get a tax ID in the future when I want separate billing. Write it down. That means every one of these have its own credit file. Well, you 10 LLCs? You're the duck and sheep. You could have a division of you guaranteeing all this credit too. Why would you bring the pain home? Why would you bring the pain home? He got back to me. All right, 6 hours. He's going to be back to you. Okay, the reality is we get people back to you flat out. So Blueprint of Success, $4.99. I don't know. Okay, that's what it is on the screen. I mean, I charged $5,000 back then. But again, you decide what you want to do. I would have, all right, literally the Millionaire's Founders Kit. That's usually the $4.99. A blueprint is not $4.99. If I customize this, I'm up to $5,000 an hour. Have been for 45 years. So I'm going to charge you an arm and a leg. We know what we get for a rib, right? Okay. We got to play. Come on, let's have some fun. When I established the division and the basically the dashboard in 1987, it allows me tax ID for a person, a corporation, a division, or subsidiary. Simple. That is the dashboard I established in 1980. What? 87, training Yarborough. We play my way. I don't like your way. My division of me carries a 757. Always, 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 always. There's no reason to have bad credit in the first place. You didn't give yourself 3 chances to try. You brought the damn pain home. Take a picture. Take a picture. Why? Because I came out of coma in 2011, all right, back on radio and TV. When I came out of coma in 2009 and 10, everything was stolen. We're in the car with my wife and my kids. I don't got a mommy and daddy say, help me, please. I got nobody. Nobody. From there, I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. Bought my wife an extreme house. And I'm a person that don't like people when I was a kid because they use and abuse, so I don't have any friends. I choose not to have friends. That's just me. When I'm on stage or I'm helping people, I'm alive. Until then, I'm boring. I stay to myself. My wife is crazy Colombian. We've been married for 2 decades, and crazy and boring go together, so it works for us. You take a picture, you get supply credit, you turn it into cash. I did this to get 51 to 53,000. Reduce the debt, because maybe you're jacked up on some of your cards. 18 years ago, I got American Express to copy some of the things that I do. I call it a dummy card, okay? I can get a card off one of my cards and give it to you, but I won't give it to you. I'll add it to your dashboard to help you out. Again, that's called a dummy card. The Blueprint of Success, I own the rights to that, so they have the Blueprint loan, and they use dummy code. Copycats. Now, every cash application, look what it says. Every cash application has a division process on the application. The United States of America. Got it so far? Now, I'm not here to be an attorney. Okay, I will help you, I will guide you, and I will coach you. And I'm online 6 days a week if you want, and we have private coaching as well. I'm pretty well almost sold out anyway for me. My other coaches can help you. A debt can be negotiated or solve a problem to kill a debt. This doesn't mean you rip off your creditors and be a damn crook. Okay? The IRS has a website, and you can actually get into their program forgiveness as well. There's ways to repackage you. All right, you're best in the game I have been ever watching for 25 years. I wrote the game of business, sir. So the reality is I am the best of the best because not only I got certified to do that, but it's very simple. It's called winning the game of business. I'm going to teach you every rule and tool you missed your whole life. And your problem is you bring the pain home. That's going to stop today. It's going to stop today. Okay? You're going to understand years ago on the credit bureaus, you would see consumer credit counseling. Nonprofit, one of my companies as well. Got it so far? Been out there 49 years helping people. Where the blank have you been? When I wrote winning the game of credit, winning the credit game, okay? Then I turned it into a chess game because I became a chess master at 13. Nobody would play with me. Isn't that terrible? I see visions. I see dreams. They wouldn't play at all. So we're going to play my way for a while because I want to rebuild you my way. Federal Trade Commission says credit repairs are fraud. I agree with them. Credit repairs are fraud. It's basically screwed up. They indict Daniel from the credit repair cloud. They indict him, $3 million, probably going to go to prison. What do? Well, let's understand. You have the Credit Repair Organization Act as well. So if you want to rip off your creditors, hire one of those flaky companies to rip you off and rip your creditors off as well. Okay? I tell you, don't bother. Rebuild yourself. Now, I wrote Winning the Credit Game 40 years ago. This has letters for basic creditors, credit bureaus, and put you back on track. Even basically all kinds of other things to help you. Now, Winning the Credit Game. The first book I wrote for credit was Prove It or Remove It. By the way, it's a free download. You got your camera ready? I want to help you with everything I can. Got it so far? Take a picture. It's a free download. It'll help you about your personal credit rebuild. You need a rapper rescore. Rapid Rescore to block your crap and push your score up. That's what makes it work. Choice. For me, it's always a mindset. If I can touch it, I can kick it. Got it so far? So if I can touch it, I can kick the damn thing. That's only 13 feet, by the way. 2 steps and up in the air, kicking the light. So we have fun. I always wrote down, and I wrote this down when I was 12 and a half years old. See it, believe it, go get it. Because I would see what I want, I'd believe it, pray, and go get it. Simple. That's what I've done all my life. Your problem happens to be you so far. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to reprogram you. We're going to reprogram you like Humpty Dumpty. Okay? It was simple. I went to an event. They were selling ATMs. They're selling payphones. I walked into the payphone event. They said a payphone is $1,600. No problem. All right, $1,600. They make $300 as an average. How many months would it take to break even when there's $1,600? I'm listening. I stood up and said, I'll take 10. I have a line of credit secured Pacific Bank for $150,000. I'll take 10. I'll take 10. I got 10. So what happens? You go back to the events and people complain. 20% of the people are a pain in the ass set because they like to complain. You make only $280. It's like, ma'am, please be quiet. I said, ma'am, let me do this. Let me borrow your phones. I start collecting payphones. I had 22,000 payphones doing $6.6 million a month. Is that good? But it's not me. It's a corporation. I don't make any money. I haven't had a paycheck in 40 years. Well, I want one of those. You're going to design auto income for you. Write it down, auto income. This is going to be $10,000 per month times the parent company was $100,000 a month and over $1 million a year. You're going to basically winning the game of business flat out. The real estate system. You're an expert in real estate. Then show me the form I created in 1989. Assignment of mortgage. Show me the form. Homestead blocker. UCC wanted chattel mortgage. They don't pay, you get their goodies. The insurance company gives you $65,000. You did not plan the problem, they get to kick your assets. Your lack of planning is why you get your assets kicked. You brought the pain home. Not acceptable. That system sold for $12,000 for 32 years in my 4 events. Being the second largest advertiser in California. You take a picture. Okay, you scan. Simple. It's up to you. Get to the link tree. All right, DM me. Share the live with everybody. I plan on being one of the top people on TikTok this next year. At least I'm planning. Hopefully you can help me do that too. But it's simple. Here is Financial Series. Become the bank. I decided to be the bank at 21 years old. Buckets of money. Then tax balancing. We have to realize we have to do tax balancing. We have to. We have no choice. They're in charge. They're in charge. They get you from the SS4 and the SSN. So we got to play by their rules and tools. We're not trying to play peekaboo. You're going to understand how to play the game to win. Take a picture. You want that series. Or again, you DM me, share the live with everybody, and I'll change your life if you want me to. But it's up to you. The library. 67 books so far. Got 40 more being edited right now. I'm just having fun. All right. By the way, my wife calls this my hobby, which it actually is, by the way. It gave me a purpose. Take a picture. Take a picture. Here's your future. Your future is an auto income. Auto income, very simple. You're not going to run you can run your business, do what you want. This is what I want to do on the side for you. Okay. All right. Someone put, I have Dun & Bradstreet number as well. Fantastic. That's supply and vendor credit. Okay. My bad. I meant founders. Okay. That's right. It's Asembo. Okay. Again, Dun's number is supply and vendor credit. Got it so far? That's what it is. Understand? Take a picture. Okay. I bought my first Jack in the Box when I was 19 through corporate structure, storage units and laundromats. I wrote the first book on payphones, laundromats and printing and basic car washes years ago. Now you got 2 of my clients. You need a car wash or laundromat. No, you don't. You need to own the damn thing. They don't work there. Who would work there? Damn it. That makes no sense. This is auto income. Auto income. Write it down. You're going to take a picture. You're going to print this in color. You're going to laminate it, put it on your refrigerator and your desk at work. There's your new screensaver. That creates up to $100,000 a month income to a corporation that doesn't pay any tax till it's profitable. Borrow money is not taxable. Debt offsets taxes. and you get a paycheck to break even. Would that be okay? If you get a paycheck to break even, I think that's what you should think about doing today. Again, choices. Now, if you allow me to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty, my paralegal, to help you, we don't do repair, we're going to rebuild. Rapid rescore as well. This is basically checkbook money. This is blueprint loans. There's other ways to do this as well. This is 150. This is 250. Got it? If I line you up, and one of my escrows so far, we got over $1 billion in escrows lined up this year already. We're going to have about $5 billion of escrows, okay? We're going to give you an opportunity to be part of an escrow. What does this mean? You're going to write a check, okay, into an escrow from the companies and the pieces I build you. So if you play with me for a year, you're going to have about 10 escrows. My problem in 1987, I have 16 escrows a day. I have more than I can handle myself, so I grab my clients to be my soldiers. Got it so far? So if we take checkbook money, I need today, flat out, $25,000 from 3 people plus me. Now, I can just write a check, but that's no fun. I like to play with people. I like to change lives. That's exciting, like I'm changing a life tonight. I'm having a blast. You having a blast? You get to play the game, okay? My nephew has one of those now, and I understand it. Okay, good. Understand something. If I need $100,000 to put a laundromat, dry cleaner, car wash, we're going to basically each of us put a check into escrow for $25,000. Got it? You're writing a check from a line of credit to $25,000. By the time we close escrow, you own a piece. You own a piece forever, and you quit pissing away money like you've been doing most of your life anyway. Now, based on deposit, we can readjust the income. Now, this is about $3,200 a month to the corporation. You're not rich. You're never going to be rich. Your corporation could be rich, but not you, okay? I create millionaires and billionaires because that's what I did for myself. Here's $50,000. That's storage unit, 4-plex. So I need 3 people plus me. That's $200,000 down. Got it so far? We readjust down payment if we want more on a monthly income. Numbers never lie, only people do. I've said it for 49 years. Here's $75,000. And what do we do again? Buy 5 people plus me. If I want to buy a Wendy's restaurant or a storage unit or apartment complex, I need $1 million. I don't want to write a check for $1 million. I want 9 of you and me. There we go. There we go. We close escrow. Now we get up to $96.20 a month. Is that okay? To the corporation again. It receives money, never pays tax till it's profitable. And the reality is very simple. When you're profitable, you're taxable. So you grow basically business off the debt. That's why you watch people borrow $44 billion to buy other things out there as well. $44 billion. Got it so far? Debt offsets taxes. Debt offsets taxes. Write it down. We're going to play my way. Take a picture. There's your future. There's your 2026 right there. There is your 2026. Do what you're doing, making your money. That's fine. If you play this way, I'll get you into this as well. Again, it's going to be up to you. You decide what you want to do. I'd like you to become a puppet master, okay? When I had the 21 cars in the car collection, because I like cars and that's how fun, okay? And controlling up to $2.2 billion in real estate, having fun as well. But that was 1,013 divisions, by the way. 1,013. My professor years ago said, you're paranoid, Ray. Hell yes. There's always some ding-dong wanting to steal my goodies. I don't want to lose my goodies. Does rapid rescore go around check? Oh, yeah. First of all, Johnny, I want you to go to check systems. All right, I want you to seal it today. Seal it. Your problem is you don't know what you're doing. Okay? Check systems is the bank, basically, because you didn't pay the bank some money. You can freeze it today, not tomorrow, today. I'm not here to be an attorney, but believe me, you can't ask me a question I can't answer probably because God gave me total recall on most things anyway. And I read all the time. It's kind of fun. Let's play my way. The form that I modified in 1984. Franchise tax fee? What? What? All the corporations doing corp to corp? Hell no. Sacramento, can I create a division or an entity under the corporation that is not required a franchise tax fee? I remember chapter 18 saying, I can see it in my head because I can visualize this. It says not required to. I can look at SS4, it says employer, entity, or even myself, individual person. So what did I do? I modified the form that said husband, wife, and partner. This form has been modified 5 times. No, actually 12 times now. You will have 4A under your corporation or your LLC. I'll be 4. We'll have a B and a C. Okay? We will close an escrow and you got a deed of trust. You own a piece. You own a piece forever. And if you do what you're told, you'll have an irrevocable trust like the Rockefellers did. They didn't bring the pain home like you. Simple. I'm going to blueprint you. I'm going to personally do a custom blueprint for every one of you because every one of you have a different idea, different dream. Past, present, and future. Your past, present, future. Did you screw up American Express or Chase? I need to know that. You have a bankruptcy. Did you seal it? Do you have a tax problem? I don't want your past chasing your future. Family, kids, wife, husband, whatever, corporation, divisions. You will need 18 divisions. Watch very carefully. Every one of these is 100,000 paid over time. They're offering you 99 more. I want you to have 9. Okay? I want you to have how many again? 9. So let's write it down. Okay? If I have one card, 100,000, I just showed you. 100 times 9 more equals 1 million just off of a damn gold card. 9 divisions, 9 lines of credit. 9 locations. 18 of the divisions you will have. Numbers never lie, only people do. Okay? You will set up the line of defense. The line of defense. The line of what again? Defense. You will have an irrevocable trust. You're going to plan for the future, so no probate. Car, division. House, trust. You will master auto income, and you will master auto, basically what? Free up your time. Cash flow of your time. By the way, it's in my book. When I wrote it, when I was 15 years old. All right? That's why he can't use it anymore like he used to. Again, I had to go after him. I don't like people when they steal my goodies. Got it? A blueprint call with you and your partner of life is up to $5,000. Okay? So again, it's going to be up to you when you want to do it as well. All right? Office sells it for $2. I give it away from there. It's up to you. You can Linktree. You can get involved now, or you can put it off tomorrow. It's up to you. Link the Linktree. All right? Click the link below. Share the live with everybody if you want to play. But it's up to you. I'd tell you to take a picture, okay? But that's up to you. I want you to learn how to repackage your life. So that's my whole goal with every one of you, to get started today. Let's understand something. We have 10 points of income, 10 points, okay? Real estate, franchise, profit sharing, leveraging money. You can start doing it today if you want to, but it's up to you. It's up to you, and I'm going to teach you and hold your hand. We're going to sing Kumbaya. Now, a client, I got him 3 laundromats, dry cleaners. Okay, here's 3 dry cleaners. After all the bills were paid, $6,300, $63,000 a month. After all 3 locations. All right, here's a dry cleaners. There's a laundromat now. Laundromat's simple. It's $47,000 a month, but then there's a management company. This client wanted to argue about the difference in the $17,500 for management. If you got $13,000 left over, shut up. But you got $30,000. That's what I told him. Leave it alone so I can get you 5 more locations. Okay, let the management company earn their keep. Would you like a Wendy's restaurant? They're ran by management companies. All right, would you like a gas station with a store so you can get some more? So again, here's Robert. Robert, after basically about 4 months, got $35,000 a month. David got $96,000 a month after 8 months. And then Katie got $224,000 after 14 months. How fast would you like to create auto income is going to be up to you. Your choice is very simple. The 4 people being trained as coaches is David, Lawrence, Chris, and George. They'll hold your hand every step of the way. The phone number's there. It's also in the link tree as well. It's simple. It's 800-254-9506. Whatever you do, you're stuck with me, like it or not. You're stuck with me, okay? All right, I screwed MX. Well, the reality is simple. You screwed it up. Listen very carefully. They don't forgive you ever, but if you have a division of you, we can get you another card through tax ID process. Again, unfortunately, American Express does not forgive people. Okay, neither does Chase in most cases. What do? I hit my head. If you would put your hands right here, you'd feel the skull. I indented my skull. Not just the skin, the skull. I hit it so damn hard, that's what happened that night. It's only 13 feet, by the way. I like goodies. You like goodies? I don't have any goodies. I'm not dumb enough to put it in my name. I'm not saying you're dumb. What you did was dumb. Let's change the way you do things. What have I said since I was a little boy? Always good. It gets them to leave me alone. How you doing, little boy? Always good. They go away. I want them to go away. None of their damn business. Thank you, Jesus. Analytical 750. I want you to join them. Credit Karma, you're fired. You've been indicted 6 times. You have no phone number. You have no Experian, which I need Experian for the banks. All right, LifeLock, you're fired too. You've been indicted 6 times. Your last indictment is $100 million. You're a joke. Now, all right, Analytical has a $5 million bond, and they play with the black web as well. Again, it's just the truth. They're going to help you and basically help you in business and personal credit file and negotiate. Now they're going to talk to you about what you can do. They're going to call you every 46 days. They're going to help you every step of the way. I like that fact. So it's Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. They will bug you and they will tell you what's next. No more guessing. No more guessing at all. Take your picture, sign up for later today, Linktree, click the link below, and let me change your life. I'm going to change your life. I'm going to throw a lot at you tonight, but I'm online 6 days a week. We get to play my way for a while because your way sucks. Sorry, I believe that to be true. So 13 feet in the air, no problem. I accomplished my goals. What do we have? Very simple. I like goodies. Goodies because of the 80s and 90s, they gave me crap. Loan to value problem. You can't afford it. I got $1 million in the bank. Can't afford it. What are you talking about? So division process, 85. I like goodies. You like goodies? So the reality is there's classes. You can sign up. Some are free. Some are paid for. It's up to you as we play this game to win. Now, the specialty class this Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's 9 a.m. Okay, let's understand something. I don't know why it says 9 p.m. It should say a.m., but it's a.m., by the way. Again, a typo. Now, what do? Let's listen. In the morning on Saturday, I have goal setting. That's free to the whole world. Twice a day right now, Monday through Friday. Again, Friday is the class as well, all free. From there, the specialty class, if you signed up for it, it's about nonprofit. I will help you get you an exemption of a 501c3 public benefit to help you if you want grant money. If you had a corporation with a house, okay, like one of these houses, I would tell you to have a nonprofit over here, a nonprofit corporation. I would tell you to donate this house here, over here, because that is hospice. That's elderly care, transportation. That is $112,000 a month grant money. If your husband and wife situation, I'm going to try to convince the wife to do nonprofit and the husband to do profit because she's going to kick his ass. She's more methodical than he is in most cases. But again, that's just my opinion again. If you want to get to specialty classes for 3 months, it's simple. You can do that too. Like the real estate we did or the stock and all these other pieces. There are 9 specialty classes right now. If you want to just go to this one this Saturday at 9 a.m., there it says 9 a.m. Where'd that p.m. come? Okay. All right. It's very simple. I'm going to charge you about $500 for the class. We're going to talk about exemption, how to play the game to win. But again, that's if you want nonprofit exemption, a nonprofit corporation, if you have one as well, working in conjunction. I'm going to show you how to connect the dots. So you take a picture, you scan that as well. It's very simple as we play the game again. Now, I want to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. Is that okay? I believe you're great. I believe God brought us here together for a reason. I believe if you listen, I can give you the pieces he gave me to give you. But again, you need to follow through. That's the most important thing to do, follow through as we play like Humpty Dumpty. If we take corporate credit, this is, again, checkbook money, blueprint money. Okay, every type of different money, we buy our lifetime income. That is a fourplex, an apartment complex, a Wendy's, a Jack in the Box, a car wash. If you buy auto income, you own it, but it's ran by a management company. If you ever want me to build you credit personally or business-wise, we can do that for you as well. I have a dashboard without over $60 million of credit that can help you and refer things to you and build your histories and everything else. I don't believe in trade line crap, in my opinion. So maybe you want me to build you 25,000, maybe you want to build 50, up to you as well. That's for you with your corporation, but it's all based on what you want to do, based on structure. Structure builds finance and builds the dream. That's how it works. Structure builds finance to build the dream. So again, when I started the Ray Reynolds University in 2001, that was my dream, my goal. My building at Irvine Spectrum was One Technology Drive, Irvine Spectrum. Locations in Texas and basically having fun. Arizona and also Utah, PEI. I helped coach Carlton Sheets people, Dave Delgado, and also Russ Dalby as well. I had to teach him real things about notes. I thought his program was terrible, in my opinion. This is my building. It's 22,000 square feet. First time I was ever proud of myself. Then I got to go in a coma and die and come back and all my goodies were gone. Kind of sucks. Now, I like helping people. Every Friday at basically 3 o'clock, I'm going to do what's called analyzation. I'm going to take a group of people and show them exactly how they turn themselves into a corporate millionaire within a short period of time. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? I love goodies, but I don't own any goodies. And I'm going to tell you, I give you a guarantee. As long as you don't screw up my program, I'll guarantee I'll do my job. This means you don't jack up cards and you don't apply during the program. If you jack up things and you crash your rapid rescore and the history I added to you, I close your case or charge you a fee. Do not blame me for your breaking the rules. I was going to say for stupidity. Don't blame me for that. Be part of the program. 2009, took out the yacht. No problem, group of people. What's the fireworks, July 4th? Next day, I'm in a coma. My heart stops at 5:41. The nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. Well, my tax attorney tricks my wife to sign a POA. From there, my wife needed my help. I said, and I got a choice, stay in peace or go back. I said, go back. Went back. Everything was gone. We're in the car, kids and me and the wife. What do? I have no one to help me. I have no one to call and say, help me. I got no family. I got no mommy, no daddy, no nothing. No one can ask for help. What would you do? I rebuilt myself to $1 million dream. Simple. I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. That sucked. Going to school at Watson Torrance in Long Beach with the girl's name with buck teeth, you had to learn to kick it or run. I'd rather die than run. That's just me. All right. So I've been shot 3 times and knifed 6 times. So we have no excuses. If I can get through hell, so can you. There's me, highest kick on the planet. There's my grandfather I met 3 times. He didn't give a damn about me either. He won the Olympics in 1932. Coach Bishop, Roosevelt High. I think he looks like Al Capone. But he did win the Olympics in 32. Maybe that's why I can jump so high. Who knows? Now, what I said earlier, I want you to do right away. I want your driver's license, your insurance registration changed to a P.O. box. I'll be coming on board when I get funds in the line and join the program. Oh, that's an excuse. Stop it. Okay? Give me referrals, get into the damn program today, and knock off the excuse. Okay? I ate out of a trash can when I was a kid being used and abused. I didn't have a damn excuse. That's an excuse. Give referrals, share the live with everybody, get your butt in the program now. Okay? I'm just going to be realist with you because that's an excuse. Procrastination is the killer of a dream. You kill enough dreams in your life, all of you. There's a Lamborghini. Here's the key. License plate says RR University, so does the doors, so do the sides and the windows. Boom, boom. Belongs to a division. The payment's $6,900 a month. That's a $10,000 payment for that car. The next one, division. The next one. I want to do what? Analyze you. I want to put your rapid replace in place. I want you to understand rapid pushes you as long as you do what you're told to 750. Everybody gets a 750 in a rapid rescore. Long as you do what you're told. Can you listen and follow through? I'm going to rebuild you my way. Your way, I think, sucks. I'm going to show you exactly get you 5,000 to 10,000 cards. The paralegals will help you up to 9 months, and we will get you to 750 if you do what you're told. We do not do credit repair. We do credit rebuilding. That is the goal. So what do? You basically understand never bring the pain home. You become a certified CFO. Okay, take a picture, scan that as well. Now you get to play with me in that program too. Click the link below. Share the bio with everybody. You want your life changed? I've been doing this for 49 years, 6 days a week. Play with me for a while. I'll guarantee to change your life. If you have a corporation or LLC, C Corp or S Corp, let me add the credit reports you're missing today. Then we build credit to your corporation, your division process. Again, what do? Simple. You take a picture. You follow through. You get stuck with me no matter what you do. Do you want to be a millionaire? Think about it. Think of what I've been saying all night. The answer is no. If somebody says you want to be a millionaire, the answer is no. You don't want to be a millionaire. You don't want to be that circus. I'm rich. Look at me. Look at my car. Don't buy a car. Don't buy a house. Oh, I own these, I own this, blah, 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 blah. There's enough clowns out there. Simple. You will have a corporation with 9 divisions for 9 lines of credit and 9 auto incomes. You will create $100,000 a month. I will take 1 card of yours, if you allow me to, and get you 10 more. I'll turn it into $1 million. You see, the goal must be the credit equals to the dream. You have no excuses. You have no excuses when it comes to me. The only excuse is you're lazy or you don't want to go get it. And you're not lazy and you want to go get it. When I established division process in 85, as long as I put history on it, I can build a file. Spirian, Trentino, and Equifax. Got it so far? I appreciate the straight shot approach. Hey, I'm just honest. Okay, I haven't got a paycheck in 40 years. I tell the truth. You like it? Now, everybody likes me. Everybody likes you. I'm just going to tell you the truth. That's it. Flat out. You got a choice. Do what I say or don't do it. I'm going to tell you what to do. I don't ask you, say, you can do this. No, no, no. It's always my way, my way, my way, period. I'm going to build your divisions for you. A division will cost you up to $1,000, but it has a Spirian, Trentino, and Equifax, and it has history on it ready to go. But again, the office likes to give you pieces all the time. So guess what you do? You take a picture. Okay, you talk to someone at the office, you get signed to a specialist. You get signed to a mini coach, a junior coach, because this is the goal to play. So take your picture today. What do? You always want to scan code. You click the link below, you get stuck with me. I'm going to show you 1,000 things, but again, we're going to take our time to build you the right way. Remember, you get to follow through. Now, let's pretend I got you to 750 because I'll guarantee that if you do what you're told. Now, over here, we're going to do several things. The Spark card from Capital One is the only card that fluctuates on personal credit at all. Gold, green, or blue, no problem. Listen carefully. Okay, the card fluctuates. What do? We get basically the 100,000. That's 1 card, and get 2 at 30. If I take 160 times 9, is that $1 million, yes or no? Again, I want you to show you what I like to do. There's only 10 cards to play with anyway. The rest, I think, suck, in my opinion. If I take the B of A's, the Wells Fargo, the Chase cards. Chase has 6 ink cards of 50,000 each. Chase personal and business do not have interest rate up to 22 months. It's free money. If I take the American Express cards, basically what do we get to do? Ask for 9 more. That can be up to $5 to $10 million. If I go to the banks next, what I want to do is understand, banks want to give you money. I believe banks are Ponzi's authorized by the federal government, by the way. They're all Ponzi's as far as I'm concerned. Borrow 10, loan back 5 to you. That's how it works. Ponzi's. How do I build my credit with a loan in my name currently? Well, again, we analyze you first. We have to see what kind of loan you have. All right, is that a loan that's assumable for a corporate division? Do we take a new loan and pay it off? There's 100 different ways to look at it, how we want to play the game. For instance, banks. These are my 4 favorite banks that I like, okay? This is called checkbook money. From there, I like Navy. Navy is basically a line of credit as well, up to $50,000. Even with crappy credit, they give you cards up to $80,000. They're crazy, but they do this all the time. Repackaging you. Again, that's the structure. Let's understand. We go back to chapter 18, okay? Chapter 18, you need to be analyzed, and we will analyze you, and we want to do a blueprint for you. That's what you used to think about. Now, blueprint. I like to customize blueprints for everybody all the time because I put my hands on it. I have a problem. If you get something through me, I make sure I'm with you, for you. I don't just hand you a book or anything else. You're stuck with me because it always bothered me. You bought something from Ray Reynolds? It's simple. I'm going to read you the damn story. I'm going to show you how to do it because I don't feel comfortable if I don't do it for you, with you. Again, that's simple. I want to make sure you understand. I will back up what I say and do. Again, what do? Do you have an LLC, an LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC? I got 42 LLCs. What a waste of friggin' money. I don't get it. If you're military, even at 550 scores, I've gotten people 50,000 lines of credit and up to 40, 80,000 in cards to reduce that over here. I got my Navy because I was sucked into a government program when I was a kid at T. Wicker Junior High. I'm called unclassified, by the way. So the reality is if you served, thank you for your service. If someone in your family did, thank them service too, because we owe you the world. Okay, we are the United States of America. We play and we win the game of business every day. So again, I set up the dashboards in 87, allows tax ID to get a credit report of Experian, Treasurer, and Equifax business reports under tax ID. You become a great CFO. There's the goal. I told you to take a picture earlier. I'd like you to do what you do. That's fine. Let me do this on the side with you at the same time and let you get you what? Auto income. $10,000 per entity. All right, up to $100,000 a month auto income. Then your paycheck should be your lifestyle to break even. House paying offsets taxes. Get to the point. This is your focal point of doing millions and billions, not you, this here. So much information on my limited resources. Start one piece at a time. I guess I will begin with setting up 3 lines, okay? Up to you. Let's understand. I'm overwhelming you. You learn more tonight than you learn anywhere on this planet Earth, I believe. And if we basically break it down in piece by piece, all right, the next thing would be what? To analyze you. Rapid rescore. All right, build you up and away, CFO level. We take pieces. We're going to rebuild you, and that's what the goal should be. Why it took you so long to get here, I have no idea. I've been online or in person for 49 years. This will be my 50th year helping people. I decided to do TikTok 7 weeks ago. It's my 7th week. I have to decide if I'm going to stay on TikTok to see if it is a platform I like. As long as I'm having fun, that's what I'm doing. I'm having a blast, okay? Started with his free book. Yeah, that's simple, the Linktree. Along and get moving. It's like he says here, Rich is telling you what to do. I don't know Rich, but I'll get to know him as well. What kind of source must I get into Navy credit? A, Jake, you have to understand, or J, walk. Navy is invited into by what's called as basically a code. It's an access code. If you have someone in military in your family, all you have to do is call Navy. I can send you the link, and they'll basically verify that person. They verified me as I was in a government program when I was 14 and a half. Okay, that's how I got my access code. Then I got to give my wife one as well. We'll help you do that too. The goal is to rebuild every one of you. Again, I have over $1 billion of escrows lined up. I'm going to have about $5 billion this year, and I want you to play with every piece with me. Is that okay? How about we play in the pieces and we get you auto income? What is their goal? I want you to become a puppet master. I own nothing. I own nothing. I own nothing at all. I control whatever I control, millions and billions, that's fine. But I don't own anything. I learned the hard way, and I looked at very simple, the Rockefellers as a kid. When I got dropped off at Redondo Beach Pier when I was 3.5 years old and told that I'll be here at 5 o'clock. If you're not, you're going to leave you there to die. That's what happened to me. Being used and abused sucks. I got a choice. He was going to throw me off the pier or call the police or take out the trash. Which one did I pick? Take out the trash. I'm a good listener. Let's understand. I want you to allow me to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. You have spent thousands of dollars on crap that didn't work. You waste $50 every other day. That's $700 a month. It's time you rebuild your life my way. Why? Because I'm going to say your way sucks. We're going to take what? 3 people plus me. You're going to write a check into an escrow. You own a piece forever. This is $3,200 a month. We can readjust numbers based on deposit. But again, what happens is numbers don't lie. Only people lie. You're not rich. But again, when I hear somebody say, I take $60 million and divide it by my 14,000 investors, and they got $4,200, that pisses me off. I call that a Ponzi. Okay, you own a piece. You own a piece. This is your piece. Nobody takes your piece away from you, ever. 50,000, that's 4 of us. That's 200,000 is the down payment. Now we can readjust the numbers again. We're adding what? Auto income. 75,000, again, 5 people plus me. There we go again. What do we do? I went to Wendy's restaurant. It's $1 million down payment. $1 million down. 9 of you and me, $100,000 off a line of credit. There you go. I'll build it for you. You want it off the blueprint loan? There you go. Storage unit, laundromats, car washes, whatever it is. We're going to line up 10 auto incomes. That is up to $100,000 a month. That's $1.2 million, by the way. You will change your life because I will force you to pay attention and drag you every step of the way. I don't have excuses. I will take away all your excuses. You will become a puppet master. That is your goal. That is your goal. Simple. As we play the game to win. I don't have our minimum. Can I help get where you need? Well, the reality is simple. Refer people. Hey, come on. Billy, I found Billy outside Bank of America laying on the ground. Go, oh, it's 4:00 in the morning. I had to go do a deposit in a little room in the ATM machine. Okay. Are you okay? You okay? What's wrong? Can I give you a donut or coffee? I don't eat donuts, but I give it to, I just got donuts for the office. No, okay. I kept running into Billy. See, God lets you run into people, and you got to understand to pay attention. I got to the point, Billy, can I hand you some money? No, I don't want any money. So I finally sat down with Billy. I'm in a suit sitting on the sidewalk with Billy. It's like, I'm like this in a suit. Billy, how can I help you? Okay, what's going on here? See, you would have walked around and go, oh, let's get around that. No. Billy explained while he was overseas, he's military. And we treat our military like crap. It pisses me off. And all these people lazy ripping off our country. That's another story. Billy says his best friend stole his wife. True. Broke his heart. Billy, get over it. There's more women out there. Billy says, I want any money. Billy says, Ray, give me your flyers. He passed out flyers all the time. Okay? I give these out to people all the time. This is the mouse pad showing your $1 million dream. Simple. Billy listens. He follows through. Billy has $1 million of credit now. He has an outreach program for other people. He calls it broken hearts. Okay? So a lot of us get broken hearts. So no excuses. Give referrals. DM me. Share the live with everybody. No excuses. Get off your assets and go get it. Start one piece at a time. Everything else is a damn excuse. I came out of coma. They stole everything. Everything. What did I do? I rebuilt myself again and again. 6 weeks later, I got $1 million in the bank. I don't hold back. I don't stay down. Neither should you. Be a damn puppet master. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? It's 1,013 goodies. The form I modified. Husband and wife, partner. You will be 4A. I'll be 4. We'll have a B and a C and a D and E and an F. We're going to own a peace. No one can take away your peace. It belongs to a corporation tied to irrevocable trust. So there's no probate when your family take over. I've been doing that since 1987. You could play if you want to play, but it's up to you. I have no excuses. I'm going to blueprint every one of you if you allow me to. But again, the custom blueprints up to $5,000. It's expensive. But the office gave it away too during Christmas. No problem. I give it away today. But if you did it today, it's up to you. If you don't, just pay more tomorrow. Simple. Take a picture, scan it. All right, like you've had basically Rich here 5 times tell you flat out. Linktree, get the free damn book for free. Come on, it's free. So is the other one for about credit rebuilding. Our credit, the game of credit. Come on. I'm trying to help you if you pay attention. What do? We play my way. If you play with me for 90 days, okay, I'm going to give you 100,000 of personal or business credit, a blueprint call, monthly calls. I'm going to give you the 18 books and CDs for the full thing. 18 divisions, that's like $30,000. That's expensive too. What do? The office has their price. I give it away at my price because it's simple. I like to help people if you want me to help you, but it's up to you. Take a picture, scan code it, very simple. If I was to help you for a year, I want you to be as aggressive as I am. I got to 16 escrows a day. I got to $1 million a day, by the way, so that's kind of fun. Not me, the corporation structure. 100,000 a person, 100,000 a business, okay? A blueprint call, all right? You and me on the phone every 3 weeks. I'm going to give you your next steps. I'm going to be bossing you around, telling you what's next. You're not going to think. Your way of thinking, I don't like it. You're not going to think. You're just going to do what I tell you to do. That's the goal. Do what I say and just follow through. Take a picture, scan code that too. Sir, I spent and I have, all right, the 96 divisions when there are 9 divisions are basically an ex-military. Well, again, Brian, what do? We look at military. Do you have Navy yet? When we have that blueprint call, let's understand what we need to do. Let's figure out if you don't have Navy, let me line it up for you. I line up Navy people on my dashboard all the time because we can do that as well and rebuild you every structure. Again, it's very simple. Building you is like Humpty Dumpty time. Remember something, ladies and gentlemen, there's 10 points of income. I'm going to look at real estate franchise, leveraging money, profit sharing. I want you to play my way for a while. I don't like your way. Sorry, I don't like your way at all. If I got you 3 dry cleaners, you might get $63,250 a month. All right, a laundromat, 30,000. Wendy's restaurant, let's get a couple of those. Let's get a gas station with a store. How about 35,000 a month? Is that okay so far? It took him 4 months. How about 96? It took him basically 8 months. How about 14 months, 224? See, your goal is to decide when you want to stop. I hope you never want to stop. Now, see, we went to divisions. We haven't went into subdivisions. Okay? All right, I am Army retired. Fantastic. Thank you for your service. Praise God, you're here today. Army retired. Let's look at Navy. Let's at blueprint call. You can get a blueprint call. I'd like to do with you and for you. Let's size you up. We'll see what the past, present is, and then what we need to do in the future. Let's rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. That would be the next step. So again, you've been assigned to a specialist. It might be David, Lawrence, Chris, or George. Okay, as we do this as well. In the link tree, you'll see the phone number again, 800-254-9506. I'm going to say stay safe, strong, do your best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. I'm a sinner. I make mistakes all the time. I just say what I say because it's from the heart, it's from the brain. But God made me in his image anyway, so guess what? All I can do is ask for forgiveness every day when I make a mistake. You have a choice. We can take the knowledge that God gave me and help you and rebuild you if you want. But if you do nothing, what happens is nothing. We're going to realize procrastination is the killer of a dream. A lot of information today. Remember, I'm online twice a day, classes on Friday and Saturday all day. I like to rebuild your life if you allow me to, but it's going to be up to you, your choice. Because I believe out there is a bunch of circus, a bunch of clowns. No one's giving you rules and tools and the steps. They're giving you little pieces of crap they've heard from somebody else. Okay, what comes with the $10,000 package if I pay immediately? Okay, it's simple. You're stuck with me for a friggin' year. $200,000 of credit, blueprint call right away. All right, you're going to get into $100,000 a month. Is that okay? That's what our goal is. But again, that's going to be up to you if you want to do that. But again, I only have 2 openings for me as a coach. The rest of the positions will be junior coaches. So the more you procrastinate, the more you're going to be with a junior coach versus me, the founder of the organization. It's going to be up to you. Our goal and my goal is to change the world. I want to be known 50 years from now that I trained people to change their lives. I don't want you to be a 1%er. I want to be 99%ers. I want you to break even. I want $100,000 a month minimum. You haven't even got into the next what you learned tonight, less than 4%. You're going to have subdivisions and subdivisions. You're going to turn this into $1 million a month. Why? Because that's what I do all the time. And I got to $1 million a day. We're going to play my way, but it's very simple. It's up to you. I'll be there very soon, Ray. What's up to you? Again, what do? We play. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Okay? So we got choices to play the game to win. Again, all right, I did a call with you. Let's see what's next. All right, tell your specialist, pull the file. Let's look at it tomorrow morning. What are we doing next? Are we popping more credit? Are we position you? All right, you had the call. Let's play some more. Never stop. Always, always, always talk to your specialist. Make sure they take you to the next step as well. It could be the classes this weekend. I don't know. Have them always tell you your file. The file go to Brandy and to me. I look at files. I look at every file ever. 50 million people I've analyzed. Okay? Because if I feel that I'm helping you and I feel responsible, which I do, when you do anything with me, you're stuck with me. Because I don't want to let you down, ever. So again, you have Linktree, you have free books, you got me, you got a way to get to play the game, and you've been signed to a specialist. If not, you will be as well. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather Credit. I got the nickname on KNX, been on that station 50 years now. I built 60 billion of credit for over the years for my clients and myself, and I have actually incorporated 3 presidents of the United States of America. I'm the incorporator for Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers, and Angels, and all kinds of people. But I like helping normal people like me. So again, thank you for joining the fan club. Share the live with everybody. Please share the live with everybody. 800-254-9506. Okay, we don't want to procrastinate. We want to go get it starting today. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.